Hey guys, it's Margaret. It's super late, but I was wanting to get this sales video out because it's been too long and I've been so busy that I haven't been able to get it out. So I thought, you know what? Let me just squeak it out live. It's late, so I totally don't expect anybody to pop in. But if you do, I'll say, hey, how's it going? So these are my sales probably for the last about 3 weeks or so, almost 4 weeks, because the last time I did a sales video was, I think, at the 26th, right after Christmas time. So it's been a couple weeks since I've done a sales video, so I'll have to figure that out as I go into my numbers and all that about how long it's going for. Oh, hey, some people are showing up. Hey, Kelly and Mystified Gifts and Angela and Yadira and Vintage Maid. Hello. Yeah, it's really late, so I was not surprised. I was not ill. I can't even talk. It's that late. I was not expecting anyone to come show up. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Christy Lab. How's it going? All right, so let me share with you my sales from eBay and Etsy. Hey, Joni. How's it going? Hi, Michelle. Hey, Mary. I'm just going to say hi to people. If you don't like it, just fast forward later. Okay. Hey, Kim, how's it going? 8:40 there. Yeah, it's 9:40 here, so it's a bit late. But tomorrow we have a reseller meetup, a Gulf Coast area reseller meetup. So I'm really excited about that. So I knew I wouldn't be able to get on tomorrow to do it. Sunday is usually family day. And then I'll, weekly goals and whatnot. And then it just... Okay, it's been like crazy busy. 10:40. Oh my gosh, Rebecca. What are you doing awake? That's what I want to know. Because what time is it, Rebecca? It's like 3 in the morning, pushing 4 in the morning. Hey, Nina, how are you? Hey, Karen. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Sherry. Hi, everybody. Okay, Rebecca. Oh my gosh, what are you doing awake? Oh my gosh, Becky. Hi. Hey. She says, glad to see you on tonight. Need some motivation to photograph. Oh my goodness. You guys, I was not expecting to see this many people. Really, I just thought, I'm just going to jump in. I'm going to do this sales video. I'm going to jump off. 3:42 a.m. Rebecca. Oh gosh. Hey, Cat, Casey. Oh, thanks for the compliment on the necklace, Casey. Yes. Hi, One Witch Lady. Hey, Sierras. Hey, Sophie. I know I'm going to get comments later because I always do. People always comment about, like, I couldn't watch your video because you're saying hi to all these people we can't see. I'm like, whatever. Okay. Hey, Mary. Hey, Thrifting Alaska. Oh my gosh. Hi. So yeah, the necklace, we got this. We were in Galveston, which is not too far from here. And it's made from forks, which I think is awesome. It's made from like 2 forks. It makes the necklaces. Yeah. And Rebecca, I know it's super late for you guys because Rebecca, she's in the UK. So it's like 3, almost pushing 4 in the morning. I just have to say, because it's late and I'm feeling sentimental, your friendship has been a lot to me, and you gave me such a good pep talk earlier because I was having a rough night, a rough day, I have down days, and Rebecca and Zahir really gave me a good pep talk earlier, and I really appreciated it. But we're here for a sales update, so let me get on. It's Friday. Is it not Saturday? Okay, it's Friday. Yes. Tomorrow I'm going to be going to a reseller meetup. Okay, here we go. I'm going to screen share. It'll just be easier that way. Hey, Nevada. Wow. I really thought I'm just going to do this and nobody's going to show up and it's all cool. But yeah, let's just do this. Okay, so thanks, One Witch Lady. Thanks for sending me the love. I appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to share just screenshots of the things that have sold. And I frequently get questions about, like, why is the number different? So this may not necessarily be the price I got for it if I took a best offer, or if, let's say, it was on sale. Okay, so here we go. So this was I listed it as a heavy skull link necklace. I bought it for about $1.99. Some of what I purchased it for may be a little off because I was really neglectful on my bookkeeping. So it's about that. I kind of estimate, but I have a new system in place I'll have to tell you about later. So so I think I spent $1.99 on it. I took a best offer of $15, which net me $11.76. Hey, Jazzy Red. So the next sale was, I have some pretty interesting sales, so if it'll load. This is not exactly one of those interesting sales, but this little plush Carter's pumpkin monkey, I picked it for about 99 cents. I took a best offer of 10 bucks. Things are slow. I haven't been listing a lot. My energies and focus have been in other places, which I'll probably talk more about on Sunday. But yeah, so I'm taking best offers on a lot of things, which if they're good best offers, I'll say. So anyway, I took a $10 offer on this, which net me $8.26. Then, okay, so I sold these two. I was out at my sister's place this past weekend, and I sold this one and this one, these two cuff link and tuxedo button sets. And I took best offers on both of them. I was really happy to do it because I listed them both really high just to see. I spent about $3 on this, and on this one, I took a best offer of $50. And again, I was happy to do it because I just put a crazy number on it, and I was willing to take a $50 offer. So my net there was $38.75. The same buyer bought this set, the David Donahue, and I took an offer of $100 on this set. I probably spent about the same, about $3 on this, and combined the shipping on both. So this one, my net was $89.60. Pretty good. Alrighty, next up is some fabric. These are these kitty cat panels, super cute. I think I actually featured these in my welcome video where anyway, you have to go watch it, but this isn't that video. So I picked this panel up for about $1.99. Hey, Jarrell, see you tomorrow. Jarrell and Jarrell's going to be in our going to the Gulf Coast meetup tomorrow. So yay, and she's riding out with me. So tomorrow morning we ride. Yes. Okay, so cat picture book panels. This one I picked up for about $1.99. Took a best offer of $8.50. And so my net was $6.25. Hey, River City Creative, hello. Yeah, we do, she says. Okay, so then this is a Sopranos DVD set. Okay, I'm going to stop the screen share real quick so you can see behind me. Media is, no, I'm not, no. I'm just saying, everybody has the things that they love to sell, and media is not mine. So because of our challenge this week, I was going to do fabric and hats, but I really decided with the challenge that Andrea has this week about tackling those piles of stuff that I was going to go ahead and tackle my media piles because I just don't like it. So you can see here, I am organizing it, trying to figure out how I'm going to lot it together. And then over here, I've got more piles of cassette tapes and figuring out how I'm going to, yeah. So yeah, so I'm happy to see some of this media go. So let me screen share again. I sold this Sopranos DVD set. Where is it? Here it comes. So this one, where are you? I picked up for about $2. It was on sale, so it sold for $15.67. Hey, Tori. Hey, Piece 3601. Send it to Jason, she says. I know, right? Jason would know exactly what to do with it. Probably throw it in the trash bin because I don't know what I'm doing. I just pick it up. So my net there was $11.57. And then, oh gosh, I closed out history. Open back up. I sold this sugar shaker right here. Here we go. This sugar shaker, it was in my grandmother's collection, and I lost it. Okay, so it cost me $0. I took an offer of $20 on it. Let me get here we go. So my net was $17.17. Not too bad. Make sure you're seeing the right thing. Yep. And then this is also something that was in my grandmother's collection. It's a Claddagh ivory vase. It's one of those like kind of bone china, really thin. So shipping it, I wanted to be very careful because it was very thin sort of bone china ceramic. So on this one, looking at my spreadsheet, trying to find it. It was on sale, so it sold for $27.37. So my net profit on that was $26.37. So yeah, these things will set a while, like the sugar shaker and this, little miniature bud vase. It'll sit for a bit, but if you get $27 profit on it, not too bad. And then this I picked up not too long ago at a garage sale, and I think I paid $2 or $3. What did I put? $2 on this. And so it sold for $12.50. I think we went back and forth on a best offer there. So my net was $11.02. So this was a sinker, like it's a mold if they want to make fishing sinkers, pour the hot metal in there, I guess. Anyway, maybe they wanted it for decor, who knows. Alrighty, so next up, and again, I have a new system for keeping track of that because gracious knows I've been woefully behind on my bookkeeping of that, putting it into my spreadsheet. But I have a new system. I think it's going to work well for me. We'll talk later about it. All right, so this little Peanuts plush sold. I've had him for a while. I picked him up for about 99 cents, and he went for $16.03. And so my net was $13.07. I would have taken the best offer because I have had him for a while. Hey, going on, Grumpy? How's it going? And then, so this is a set. Let me take a drink of my water real quick. Hang on. I bought 3 pieces of this caramel like slag glass at an auction, and I believe I paid $16 for the 3 pieces. I'll have to go back and check. So I put that. It went for about $3 or $4. I know. It's late for me, but I wanted to get this out. Going on, Grumpy. So I spent about $3 or $4 per item, and so my net there was $34.87. And actually, I have a funny story about this one. I actually sold this one before, and what happened was there was a really cute one. Hang on. There was another one that was in the set that was like, it was probably like for honey or jam or something, but it was more cylindrical and it looked like a beehive and had little bees on it, but it was that same brown like slag glass. And I had it for double the price. But when somebody bought that one before and I accidentally sent the really more expensive one to them, they never said a word about it. And I was waiting for this review or return, and then they didn't. So I just relisted this, and just took the loss because it went to like Scandinavia or something like that. So the return shipping would have been a lot. So we just went with it. I just went with it. Okay, let me get back to that. Hey, Dee, how's it going? Let's see. Jazzy Red says, I bumped the price on my heart-shaped items. Hope they sell. Yeah, it's that time. It's that time for sure. Alrighty, so let's see where we are now. Did I tell you what the profit was on this one? Imperial Glass. Yeah, $34.87 was the profit for this one. These are all still my eBay sales. Next up is glasses, and if Beck's still in there from the Dorky Thrifters, you gotta go watch their videos because they sell a lot of glasses, and I've learned tons from them. So I picked these up for $2. I did take a best offer of $12.50 because I'm trying to move some inventory. I'm not listing a ton right now. I'm listing some, but I'm really willing to move some stuff. So $11.02 was the net profit on that one after shipping and fees. And then this I just picked up not too long ago. This is a Monet brooch that I picked up for I think $1.99. Let me see what I put down here. Scrolling, yeah, $1.99, and I took a $12.99 offer, or else, no, it wouldn't have been on sale for that. So $12.99, and my net was $9.78. And then, you know how I feel about the vintage children's books. I love them. I just love them. This is Mr. Shaw's Ship Shape Shoe Shop. Come on. So, yeah, they don't always go for money. They sit forever, but I just love it. I just love it. I love the kids' books. So Mr. Shaw's Ship Shape Shoe Shop sold for $10. I took an offer, but I bought a lot of vintage books at an estate sale, which averaged out to be about 75 cents a piece. And so my net profit there for Mr. Shaw was $8.91. Becky says, I have been adding keywords to Valentine's Day to some of my heart stuff also. That's a good idea. Hey, Henry, how's it going? All right, so there was that. There's another kids book that sold. I just love the vintage children's books, you know. Little sales add up to big money. That's right, Jazzy Red. Okay, so another pair of glasses sold. So these are some dark brown, I don't know, they're just kind of cool. Dark brown and yellow, two-tone. These ones sold for 17 bucks. I picked them up for $1.99, and so my net was $16.08. I mean, that's what I love about the glasses, the vintage wrapping paper. They're small, you pick them up cheap, and they flip for really good money. I think that's the way I'm starting to head, for sure. Okay, this was a little antique embroidered table mat, and I have a few of these. These were my grandmother's, made in West Germany, and she, you know, she just had them under lamps and things like that, just sort of decorative pieces. And so this has been up for quite a while. So cost me $0. I took a best offer of $20 on it, and so my net was $15.23, and I still have 2 more of these. So yeah. And then this $100 bill coffee mug sold finally for, oh, it sold for this $20.84. Come on now, seriously. I picked it up for a quarter, and it, yeah. This is, I mean, every time I pick up coffee mugs, I'm like, why am I picking up coffee mugs still? What am I doing? And then I see this, like somebody just spent 20 bucks on this mug. So yeah. So $20.84. So my net there was $20.25. The shipping was kind of high on that. I wonder why. I wonder if this one did global shipping. I'll have to go back and look. And then here on eBay, my last eBay sale for the last, I mean, this is about 3 weeks of sales for me, was this Bob's Bushtail Adventure, another vintage children's book. And this is one of those ladybird books. So there are people that just love, if you see this little like ladybug, these ladybird books, people, I think there's collectors for them. I think I sold 2 or 3 on my last sales update. So, but again, I got it at a estate sale in a big bunch, about 75, 74 cents a piece. This one I took an offer of $6.50 on it because I've had it forever. And so my net was $4.50 on that. Hey, Kim. Hey, Georgia. How's it going over there? So let me see. Let me close out of this for 1 second. And we'll talk about my net profits on eBay. Let me have a sip of water. Pardon me, 81 viewers. Holy smokes. Hey, I really thought I would just like jump on in the middle of the night, throw this up, and then not have to worry about it. But hey, everybody, how's it going? So, hi, Matthew. How's it going? All right, so my my profits for the last few weeks on eBay have been $376.62. So not bad. I generally aim for $200, $250 a week on my eBay and Etsy sales, because I'm, especially now, it's, if I get that now, I feel happy about it because I've been doing a lot more with merch, etc., and things like that. So we'll go through my Etsy sales and see what everything looks like divided by 3. Okay, I'm just blown away by how many people are here tonight. Hi. All right, so next up, let me screen share. So my Etsy sales, there were not quite as many. So eBay for sure won in January so far on my Etsy. And I do want to get back to my weekly sales updates, but things have been kind of bonkers. Okay, for reals. I've been talking about these things forever. And actually, I only have 1 more listed. So I've got a stockpile of these. I need to get these bad boys up because they've started to sell again, these accordion wall hooks. My sister actually gave me 2 for Christmas because she knows how bonkers I am for selling them. She picked up a couple for $2.50. Anyway, so I picked this one up for $2, and it sold for $24.99. And I know for the longest time, I mean, the sales on them slowed down for a while, but they've started picking up again, guys. So yeah, if you see these accordion wall hooks, pick them up. Yeah. Anyway, bought it for $2. So my net profit there was $18.98. Pretty good. And you know, I saw one of these. Where am I? I'm going to stop this real quick. I saw one of these in World Market. If you have one of those World Markets near where you are, I saw one of them in World Market for $35. And it was not like a fan, I mean, it was just like that. You know, it was a darker brown color, but it was just one of those wall hook things for $35. So when you think like, oh my gosh, Margaret, you're nuts for putting 25 bucks on that thing. Uh-uh. Yeah. Okay, so let me go back to my screen share. Yeah, but like I say, I only have one listed still now, and it's like painted green. So maybe it's a turnoff for some people because it's green. But I've got a lot more I need to start selling. And I just have to copy and paste and change the dimensions on them. So, oh my gosh, you're kidding, Becky. She says, you inspired me to buy one of those wall hooks a few weeks ago for $2 and it sold for $35. It was a big one. Yes. Bryce's Aggie babe. Man, I had accordion wall hooks when I was a kid in my room. That's right. Hey, are you in Texas? Are you an Aggie? My brother was an Aggie. Hey, Sherry, hubby got about 100 kids books for $4, sells at flea market for $300. Yes. They might stay, you know, some of them might sit on eBay for a bit, but they're easy to store, I think, you know. Anyway, that's so exciting. I like to hear when people make good money off of something I suggest. Okay, next up. And not that I invented these wooden hooks, but I'm just saying. Let's see. New Year, people are always saying, I'm going to get organized. They're probably buying those wall hooks to get organized. That's right, Jazzy Red. I hadn't thought of that. All right, so this little fella, I picked him up at the same auction that I like to go to, and it was him and another guy that I bought. And let's see what I put for what I picked him up for. I think I spent $12 for the two of them at the auction. It was pretty cheap for what I thought they were. They've been sitting as well. But, pardon me, he sold for $34.99, and my net profit was $29.01. So I'm glad he finally sold. Oh boy. I was just at the auction. And then this was in one of my jewelry jars. I don't know how to pronounce this. Caduceus necklace, you know, the doctor symbol. Anyway, so this doctor symbol necklace sold for $17.19. And I put that I paid $1 for it. It came out of a jar, so it's approximated. I just kind of throw $1 at everything that comes out of the jewelry jar. It's probably less because I get more than, you know, if I spent $25, normally there's more than 25 items that I'm listing, but I'll just say $1. So my net there was $16.17 for this. And it hasn't been up that long, maybe 4 or 5 weeks, maybe. Bryce Aggie Babe says, yep, graduated in 2008, born and raised in Texas. Yay! My brother went to A&M from, let's see, 91 to like 95 or 96, something like that. Cool. Alrighty, here we go. Next up is, okay, gift wrap. I've been buying some more gift wrap, and I actually talked to my sister about it. If you watched me last Sunday, I bought a bunch when I was out at her place at a thrift store out there. It was super cheap, and I got a ton of it for like $2.50 or something. Oh yeah. This one has been up for a little while, but that's okay. It sold, I think I bought it for about $0.25. It wasn't in that big lot that I got a long time ago. I bought a ton of it at the auction, and it ended up being like 10 cents a sheet or something like that, crazy. But I don't think this was in that one. I think I paid about $0.25 for this. It sold for $19.99. Let me just stop my screen share for just a second, just so I can reiterate that. That sheet of wrapping paper sold for $19.99. So if you see that flat wrapping paper out there, I don't have any handy to grab. Anyway, if you see it out there, pick it up, you know, because it sells for really good money. Normally, it's like anywhere from $9.99 to like this one, like $20. Somebody spent $20 on this gift wrap. I'm just going to say, you're my friend, but I may not spend $20 on a gift for you, much less the gift wrap. So let me go back to screen share. But yeah, so when I saw a pile of it at my sister's, one of the thrift stores there, and I was like, get out of the way, get out of the way. I need to see this gift wrap. She's like, what are you going bananas about? I'm like, no, 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 no. This is going to sell. This is good money. Let's see. Piece 3601 says, I sold the Texas A&M mug for 35 bucks. Yeah, those Aggies are nuts for Aggie stuff. And how do I ship gift wrap? Wrapping paper auction. Oh. Okay. Let me stop that 1 second. Here we go. So there's an auction near me that I like. There's questions. I don't know what the questions are. There's an auction not too far from me that I think last year or a year and a half ago, there was like a giant tub full of this gift wrap like this, and I bought at the auction. This gift wrap, and I hope I'm answering the questions and not just talking about something random. How do I ship this? I have some poly mailers that are like 9 by 12 or something like that. And then I put the gift wrap in there with a bit of cardboard, and then off it goes. I did a video a while back because I used to do that with the cardboard and then wrap it with the brown paper, but that was before I had the poly mailers, which is way easier. And they kind of frown upon the wrapping paper, you know, brown packing paper or whatever, to package stuff up. Anyway, okay, let me screen share again and we'll continue on. It's getting late. I thought I'll be done by 10. Let me just, because nobody's going to come say, hey, it's late. Okay, here we go. So my net there was $19.27 for some wrapping paper, for real. There it is. Where's the front page of it? There. Yeah, that's it. Okay. And then this is a mug that I got. It's a Virgo mug. And it's one of those Federal glass type mugs. Picked it up for about $1.25. Sold for $17.99. So my net was $17.91 for a mug. Again, that's why I keep picking up mugs, right? Hey, Paula, how's it going? Let's see. Oh, the pile of media. Grumpy, she bought it for our media challenge since she needs to list it. Oh yeah, well, this is media that I bought at a garage sale that I've just been hoarding. I need to list, so that's why I have all this stuff behind me, because I'm trying to get it listed. Oh, thanks, Sierras. Hit the like button, everybody. Okay, next up. Okay, let me pause again because somebody's asking a question. Pausing. Just what I was thinking. Oh, I missed something in the chat. Oh yeah, Becky says, I bet people use that gift wrap to do other things like craft decorating, etc. Yeah, and so a lot of times I will list it either a lot of times under craft supplies for scrapbookers because they might use it for scrapbooking. I just joked about the gift wrap. Yeah. And then what price do you usually start the wrapping paper? The lowest I generally go is $9.99 on the on the gift wrap, yeah. And then how do you ship mugs? I don't know if I can. I have the 6x4x4 boxes, and then I put them in a I'm gonna open my drawer back here. One of these padded flat rates. So that's generally how I do it. Just stick it in there and off it goes. And I know Jason does a FOMO where he just takes a bit of cardboard and wraps it around, which is cool. It works for him. This works for me. We're all happy shipping our mugs. Okay, so let me move on. I'm kind of blown away. I wasn't expecting all these people. Oh, not all these people, but all you guys. Thanks for coming. Okay. There we go. So, and then next up, this also came out of a jewelry jar. So I said I paid about $1 for it. Pardon me. Taking a sip of water. Ooh. Alrighty, so about $1. Sorry, my water went down the wrong way. Yeah, so this necklace came out of a jewelry jar. Spent about $1 for it. This sold for $24.99. So this basically paid for the whole jar, which is awesome. Because most of the times my jars are right around that $19.99, $24.99 mark. So my net there was $22.72 on that necklace. Pretty cool. And this person was really excited because they sent me a message saying something about they go to some sort of steampunk convention, and I think they were in California and they couldn't wait to get it. So yeah, pretty cool. And then this tie sold. Oh my gosh, I've had this tie forever and ever and ever and ever. So I spent $1.99 on this tie. It sold for $14.99, and my net was $12.86. All right. And one Dandy's mom says, I like your new glasses, gonna get some too. Oh, I'm so glad. I don't have them handy, or I'd show you again. I posted a video, I guess it was this morning, with the free glasses offer. And like I say, I wouldn't do a video just, you know, like a promotional video where I got something out of it, but nobody else did, because I think that's kind of crappy. But to each his own, I'm just saying. But if I'm gonna do it, I have to make sure that you guys would have an opportunity to get something as well. So, yeah, so check it out, because free glasses, right? Did I get my eBay shipping supplies? I did. And I mentioned it in one of my other videos. I accidentally ordered the wrong size boxes because I just saw the squares and I thought it was the 8x8x8s, and I didn't check the dimensions. So that's life. And then I got the mailers. So let's see. Alrighty. Okay, so caught up on that. So my net profit on Etsy for the last 3 weeks or so was $136.92. So for the last 3 weeks on eBay and Etsy, my net was $513.54. So it's a little bit less, because I would have hoped to see about $600. About 200, 250 a week is what I like to see. But again, things are a little bit different now that merch has been going full force again. So I'm still happy. I think any little bit that I get, I'm pretty happy with. Robin says, is your necklace from a jar? No, this one we got, there's a Galveston, which is an island town not too far from here, about 45 minutes. We got this in Galveston. And then, do I get a lot of offers now that you're a YouTube star? No. The funny thing is they all sort of come at one time. I'll get these like promotional things just like all at one time. So I had the glasses one, and then I had the graphic stock one. So generally, yeah, they happen all at one time. So it seems like it, but no, I don't know. But I'm open to it. And like I did the jewelry one. What was that one? Where I had the necklaces and the bracelets and whatever. But I was like, I will do it. They were going to give me the necklace and the bracelet and the charm. And I said, I'll tell you what, if you send me one to give away to people that watch, I'll do it. And so they did. So if they'd said no, I'd probably say no, you know, or else I'll just give away what you send me, whatever, because it's more fun that way, I think. So anyway, okie dokie. So that's that. And if you guys don't follow me on Facebook, I'm at Texas Gal Treasures. If you are members of Chatterbooks, I haven't made the post in Chatterbooks yet, but we are not going to have the book club this Sunday. Generally, the last Sunday of the month, we have our book club, which is called Chatterbooks. And it's just not, I can't get to it this week. So I have to go and talk to everybody on that Facebook group and say, things have been too crazy and I can't do it. So we'll have to keep this book, which I haven't finished reading, and save it for the end of the month. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, 93 watching. Oh my goodness. You guys, thanks so much. Like I said, I wasn't totally not expecting this tonight. I thought I would just get on. A couple people may pop in and I would just do my sales and say, hey. So yeah, hit that thumbs up, you guys. Thanks so much. And I'm going to try to get some video tomorrow on our reseller meetup. This is maybe why I don't do videos late. I'm more of a morning coffee kind of person. So yeah, I'm going to try to get some video, but I want to make sure that everybody is cool with me taking video of stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Going on Grumpy says, I didn't read it either. No time. Smash the like button. Robin says, yay, smash the like button. Okay. Obviously, this gal needs to get some sleep. All right, so I will talk to you guys later, and I don't know that I'll have a video up tomorrow But Sunday, 1 o'clock, I'll go live with my weekly goals and talking about this week has been kind of tough for me, and there've been a lot of revelations. So I'll talk more about that on Sunday. But I hope to see you there, you guys. Jazzy Red says my boyfriend is from Houston, now in Utah. I hear about it all the time. What part of Utah are you? I used to live in southern Utah, right outside of St. George. So very, very briefly. Becky says, I emailed you a question, Margaret. Oh, yeah, I'll check it out. I'm here for you, girl. All right, good night, everybody. Hit that like button and subscribe if you have not already, but most of you I see all the time, you guys. Thanks for coming to say hey. Good night, everybody.